Earlier today, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, Bryan from the Quarter Life Comeback. And we were talking about the idea of what characteristics attract mentors. And the thing that kept coming up and kept coming back to me was that mentors are attracted to curiosity. Because I found in my own life that the more curious and the more open and the more interested in other people and other things that I was, the more likely people were to come into my life and that want to come alongside me and help and support me and to give me some sort of assistance, whether that be assistance in opening doors and connecting me with other people, or with just in general coming alongside to help me. And Bryan is an amazing guy to sort of bounce these things off of. His podcast, Quarter Life Comeback, is literally one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. So if you don't follow him on Snapchat or on iTunes, I'll put his information down in the bottom so you can check him out. He's an amazing guy, an amazing friend. He also has a pretty cool accent, way better than mine. My accent isn't something that's necessarily to be desired. I think every man wants to sound like Bryan. So definitely check him out. And so the question that I want to ask you today is, how are you using your curiosity? And do you see curiosity as something that you can leverage to your benefit and to your development? Because I've found the more curious I have become, the more successful I've become and the more opportunities and options that I've had. And when I'm not being curious and when I'm choosing not to be curious at all, that's when I end up being more judgmental, more sure of myself, more arrogant, more filled with pride. And so what I'd ask you to do is just consider, what's the role that curiosity is playing in your life? How can you be 10% more curious? And what would that mean to your outcomes? What would that mean to your relationships? What would that mean to your current circumstance? If you were just 5 or 10% more curious this week, I challenge you to be more curious and to see what happens when you choose to be curious. I guarantee your relationships will get better, and so will your circumstances.